Welcome everyone to the Goddess Temple. My name is Chris, and for today's video, I'm being asked to direct you in this new moon, in this new moon in Gemini, to direct you more towards yourself. And it's this interpersonal relationship that you have with yourself, with what you are here to do and how you have it be the thing that you do. For you to truthfully understand more in depth of who you are, and that who you are is grounded, is of beauty, is of abundance, is of surplus, has the capacity to give, has the capacity to show up, and is available for a lot of life to move through you. Now, I want you to direct yourself inwards, into yourself, and truthfully looking at the thing that you have been longing, to do. And this is beyond any type of logical answer or description that you might have or desire. Like that's it's illogical what you're feeling. It's illogical why you would even want to do this job, this career, or it's going to a certain destination, a certain place. For some reason, you have had this very same experience that you've been wanting to have. And the thing is, right now is the time for it. Whether you execute it now or you execute it later on, the ask from your higher self, from your internal soul, is for you to put in the works, the plan to execute it, to work up towards it. If you feel like you want to do it and yet that you are a little bit nervous, a little resistant, a little held back, that you have a little bit of these limiting beliefs coming through, these fears and anxieties, even anger, it's put in the work to process these emotions, to let these emotions come out, to play out. And then as they get played out, you are being guided towards the very thing that you are to have an experience with. The very thing. You can sit here with me, you can sit here with many other speakers, many other healers and practitioners, and it's going to take you back to this very same thing that you have been hearing, that you know within yourself what that is. It's this vision, this dream that you have had since you were young, since you were little, that you are going to execute it. And it's not just something that you have thought about and it's only been something that lives within you, but people around you see it. People around you bring it up. People around you notice these things, and it's just the way they describe it and explain about it. They wouldn't do it. It's not for them. It doesn't excite them, or for them it's a little bit small and delusional. It just doesn't click for them. But the thing is, this is your dream, your vision. And so you're being asked to dive into that. And the thing is, you don't have to dive in head first and not think about what's there, or what's around you. You are being asked to look at what's around you, to see what surrounds you, all these possibilities, because for you to execute this, it does not mean that you have to let go of your responsibilities, your duties. If you are responsible for another human, to take care of them, ensure that they're, housed in a nice place, and you're paying bills, and you making sure that you're able to feed yourself, right now, and also after you come back from whatever or wherever you're going, that all your needs are met, that all your needs are taken care of, all your duckies are in a row. And so this does not have to look like you have to micromanage every single detail. It's also asking you to ask for help and support for where it is to come from. And if you feel a little resistant on what that is, it just could be that you're being asked to pray on it, to ask yourself, to ask energy, life around you, can you show me the way? Can you find me the right person that is for me to help support me in this way so I can make this dream wish come true? And the thing is, because you are meant to do this very thing, you don't have to force it and actively focus on it. You can set the intentions for, you know what, I'm going to do it. So, what are things that I'm going to do? And you give yourself the space and the time to draw out, to write out what are the steps that you're going to need so it can lead you there. Or is it that, you know what, I want to do this thing, but I want it to be magical and miraculous? I want it to be that miracle. So letting yourself have that, surrendering for life around you to bring you towards it, for you to be inspired to have that very thing be the experience you have, for you to put in all the little pieces and meet yourself where you need to be met. And the more you keep leaning into yourself, into the way that life moves you, into every little detail, you truthfully become whole. I know that it possibly cannot make sense because you are already whole, right? But the wholeness has nothing to do with your soul necessarily, but it's more of bringing your soul into your body, and for you to use your physical body, for you to ask for help, use your surroundings, use nature, the laws of nature, using prayer, faith, magic, miracles to truthfully get to experience your human life, and activating and bringing out little remnants, not remnants, but little kind of prisms, reflections, like reflected light of your inner light, your soul coming out of this body. The more you keep aligning to it, you become more illuminate, you become more alive. And so this is the energy that is more potent and present at this time of this new moon in Gemini. The thing is, for you, especially for the ones that feel like you have not been able to execute and live your dream that you've been wanting to live, right now is the time that you are shown that this is it. It's time now for you to live and have the very experience that you're meant to have. To live your dream. Now is a potent time. The very things that were resistant for you now are more easy to achieve and move through the process. There's a greater portal that is being opened at this time, and you're being met in all of these places. You're being met in ways that you haven't been met before. You're meeting yourself. It's not even that universe is meeting you, it always is meeting you, but you for the first time are noticing yourself and understanding your own worthiness and your own power. You're finally understanding that, you know what? It's worth having it. It's worth doing it. I deserve it. I deserve to have this. I show up for everyone, and now it's my turn. And the thing is, you are either learning to ask others, so voicing your desires, your needs, and people meeting you there, or you're saying, you know what? I don't have to share it with them, but I know that I will be met by people that do want to celebrate me, that do want to go on this journey with me, that do want to make this dream come true for me. And you're meeting that. You're finally, truthfully meeting yourself. And the thing is, even the people that have taken from you, they are giving back to you now. Because their lesson is to learn how to give, as opposed to yours is learning how to receive, how to take. But you're understanding that you don't want to take just cause you're not doing the thing that they're doing. No, you are grateful that you get to receive this. That someone was attentive, noticed little details about you, and gave you the gift that you needed to have, that you've been wanting. That it was truthfully a miracle that you get to experience. I understand that at this time it may not be in the short future that this miracle, this gift, this dream and vision might happen. It just might be a while till it happens. And for some of you, it might happen a bit more rapidly. But whichever the case, it's just that right now you're being reminded to take that action, to put in the steps, to meet yourself, to have the conversations, to embody what it would be like to have the very thing that you have been wanting to have, to actually play that make-believe, that pretend with people around you that do want to share this experience with you, to actually meet them there. And to ask someone to be like, you know what, can you actually meet me here? Can you, sorry, what the freak is this? Okay, sorry about that. That was a bit strange. So you're asking people to meet you there, to meet you where you are, and that you're asking them to, hey, can you actually play along for once? Like, I get it, I know it's not something you believe, that's fine, you don't have to, but can you actually just indulge me a little bit here? Like, please just indulge me, like, give me the courtesy I have given to you. Just give me the courtesy and just indulge with me here. Just meet me here. Please just meet me here. And at this point, it's you've put this dream on hold for so long. You're saying no to that. And you're stepping in. You're like, no, you know what? I actually haven't asked about it. I haven't done the work. I haven't put in. I am going to. And it sucks that it feels like an uphill battle, but I'm still going to put in. I'm still going to do the work. I'm still going to show up. I'm still going to ask. I'm still going to do that very thing. And this is where you're leaning into. This is who you are becoming more of. You're becoming more of yourself, more in alignment. You're becoming whole because you are finally making the dream and the wish come true. You're finally doing it. It is time for you to put in the work, for you to put in those little details and to have it be the very experience you have been craving for. It's time. I'm just wondering if there is anything else that Goddess would like to communicate at this time, and explain a little bit more what to expect in this new moon of Gemini. And what she wants me to look at is just to remind you to let yourself go out in nature just a little bit more than usual. Just because there's a lot of energy that's passing through, and especially with the last moon cycle, the full moon cycle, um, it's a lot's happened. A lot has happened. A lot of perspectives, a lot of emotions, a lot of imbalances just have been balancing out. And so to give yourself the time and the space to connect with yourself, connect with nature, connect with your family, to do your bare minimum that you possibly can. Like, if you can't take in too much, don't take in more. If anything, take some stuff off your plate, you know? And going out in nature, feeling the sun, feeling the wind, listening to the birds, listening to the trees move with the wind. These sensory aspects of nature, it reminds you a little bit of your human body, and it actually allows you, it allows for your nervous system to regulate itself, to come back into homeostasis, and to move with nature, to move with life, to play with it as well, right? So coming back into your body, and it's not necessarily a massage, because a massage for some of you just might be a little bit too much. It might be too intense for you. So you're not trying to have another person on you. You are so overwhelmed. So it's just lighter things, more subtle ways of receiving love. And this is more of platonic love. This is more of energetic company, good company, and even that, like taking away and just being with yourself with a lot of the stuff that you're feeling and experiencing. Just truthfully being with yourself and looking at nature around you, looking at this world, and letting yourself breathe. And the more you keep doing that for yourself, you'll notice that you'll start receiving a little bit of chills through your body, and unexpected yawning and tears falling with those yawns. And that's your nervous system regulating itself and coming back into homeostasis. So it's truthfully understanding and honoring what your body needs, and for you to slow down and to give yourself that space so you can take in more. And it's not about taking more from the outside, but it's taking in more of your own self, for you to hear your own voice. That's what's being asked of you. Listen to your own voice. Listen to your own thoughts. Listen to the way that your body feels. Listening to your heart. This is where it becomes important for you to hear who you are here to be and what you are here to do. It is important that you meet yourself exactly where you are, to meet yourself. For it's not enough for someone else to meet you anymore. It's time for you to meet yourself. And to give yourself that gift that you need. And if you have kids that you are responsible for, wherever you can get that 5 minutes just to come back into your body and breathe, do just that. If you can ask for your parents or your grandparents or a friend or a babysitter, someone to take care of your kids for that 5 minutes or 10 minutes or even an hour, go step outside. You don't have to go far. You don't even have to drive. Just go sit in your car Roll the windows down, of course, and just be there with yourself. Grab a little treat for yourself, a little beverage that you enjoy, and feel it, savor it, taste it all. Feel the way that your body feels. Feel like, oh my gosh, I can come back into my body. Wow, I can breathe. Oh my, thank you. Like that relief, that sensation of you coming back into your soul and back into your body. It gives you that extra little replenishment so you can carry out throughout your rest of your day, so you can meet your family, so you can be there for your kids, so you can show up without sacrificing yourself, without putting yourself on the back burner. Those days are over. Those implications that you have to selflessly give, that's not what selflessly giving is. You taking time for yourself, replenishing yourself where you can, and also helping others, that is what it means for you to selflessly give. It is being reciprocal. Selflessly giving, it means to be reciprocated. For you to give, there is an exchange, there's an equal exchange that happens. It may not be from the exact person, but in some way there is an equal exchange meeting you. And when someone is doing a little too much, or you're doing too much and they're not doing enough, have the conversation. If you don't know how to have the conversation, you understand that you're just going to be raging and having a fight, having someone that could help with mediating it, or you going somewhere to, so a therapist in this case, you going somewhere to gain the information, knowledge, wisdom that you would need so you can approach your partner. And just to know that if you have a situation and a problem with being able to meet your partner or your friend in a specific situation, putting in the work to put in the time to actually think about what your needs are, why you're feeling what you're feeling, or what you're even feeling, identifying it. And then also recognizing that, okay, what are things that can be done to resolve this, that I can be asked to have my partner meet me here or my friend meet me here. What is that little thing? And getting creative with it. And at some point, that person will see it and they will meet you. They will recognize it and they'll meet you there and they'll be like, wait, what am I doing here? Right? You don't have to rub it in someone's face where they're at and why they're behaving the way they are. You don't have to rub it in their face. You don't have to be loud and obnoxious about it. You don't have to be rude about it. But you can be confronting without ripping and tearing someone down. You can be confronting without making yourself seem and feel like the victim and that you are ignored. You can express what your needs are, what your desires are, without abandoning yourself. And these conversations, yes, I understand they are very challenging. They can be quite challenging, and at times they can get easy. But it's truthfully honoring where you are coming from and meeting yourself, meeting your family, meeting your friends, meeting your partner, meeting yourself, because that's the whole point. For you to have a relationship with anyone around you, it is important for you to have that relationship with yourself. Okay. So I feel like the message is complete here. I'm going to be asking you guys to take in a deep breath in and slowly let that out. Take in another deep breath in and slowly let that out. And take in one more and slowly let that out. Rub your fingertips together and know that it's okay and safe for you to be in your body and that you can go about your day with a little bit of more solace, a little bit more peace, a little bit of inspiration, and with the capacity to show up, to love. So with that little bit, I wish you guys all the best, and I will speak to you soon.